indianainsiders.org.
From Eyewitness News, this is Indiana Insiders.
Good morning and welcome back to Indiana Insiders. We like to think every time we get together for these discussions, it's a special occasion as we talk about our country's future. We want to take a moment, however, to remember our past this morning, September 11th. Nothing else needs to be said except we will remember. We will always remember. But let's turn now to this morning to University of Indianapolis political science professor Dr. Laura Albright, Democrat Robin Winston, and I'd like to welcome back Peter Rustoven, filling in for Jennifer Hollowell, who is away. Good morning to all of you folks this morning. Let's start with 9/11. Peter, let's start with you.
I think it's the most extraordinary thing that any of us will experience in our lifetimes. I hope it is. Was recently in Pennsylvania, very, very near where the plane went down in Pennsylvania, and thought of those people who charged the pilot and made it go down. Yeah, let's go. Extraordinary Americans, and I hope that the people who we elect will honor them by their service and how they conduct themselves.
Dr. Laura?
Well, it was such an important moment. I think even for my generation, a lot of times people point to for baby boomers, where you were when Kennedy was shot. I remember being in 9th grade math, we heard that something happened in New York, and we took a test, and when we got out of the class period, we knew a little bit more about what happened. But it was an important moment in our American history in terms of policy, in terms of so many things, and I think it's really important that we do remember and recognize what happened that day.
It's our generation's Pearl Harbor. I mean, we'll always remember it. I think it should be a national holiday. I think that we ought to really start looking at that, Kevin. It was a day that made an indelible mark on our society, an indelible mark on the world.
And I remember, as I told these three, about this time is when I hopped in a car and went there to begin our coverage. But let's skip ahead now to in the race for president. We have an interesting wrinkle. Let's jump into the latest WTHR Howie Politics poll asking if Hoosiers had a vote today, who they would vote for. We have some really interesting numbers for you from our exclusive WTHR Howie Politics Indiana poll. This poll is Indiana residents only, and we've asked voters which presidential candidate they would vote for if the election were held today. Donald Trump has the lead at 43% of Indiana voters who say they would vote for the Republican. Democrat Hillary Clinton comes in at 7 points behind at 36%. Now, both Trump and Clinton's numbers have dropped since our last poll in April. And Libertarian Gary Johnson comes in at 11%. So there may be a myriad of reasons for all of this, but this is why we have our panel of experts to help decipher all of this. And I should say, I brought back some keepers here, some hats. Here we have a Make America hat, great hat again, and an HRC. You guys want to wear these while you answer these questions?
I can't. It's bad for my hair.
Let's start with, what do we make of these numbers, Robin?
Well, I make that Mrs. Clinton is got a way to go to win. This is going to be a difficult state. What is surprising to me is generally you pick your vice president to help you in your state. And he's picked Mike Pence, and they're only at 43% of the vote. And that tells me that, you would think by now that they'd be overwhelming for Donald Trump, but it's not the case.
More on that in a little bit. Dr. Laura?
Well, hats off, pun intended, to Gary Johnson to have the 11%. I think that does speak a lot in terms of Hoosiers' interest in the presidential race. The other numbers aren't necessarily as surprising. I think we would expect, as a fairly red conservative state, that Trump would do well here.
Yeah. Peter?
I would expect a Republican to be doing better than seven points ahead, particularly after 2 terms of President Obama, which part of the issue is how, to use a psychobabble term, how conflicted many in our party are about the nominee. As for Pence, I don't think he was selected to help in Indiana. I mean, if Trump's not going to win Indiana, he had no chance anyway. Pence was selected to help with evangelicals, and I think he has helped in terms of making them more comfortable.
We're going to delve more on that in a little bit.
Yeah, and also Pence is popular among sort of establishment congressional leaders, so it was a little reassurance move there. Whether it makes a difference or not, I don't know, but I don't think he was picked for this state.
Some would say temperament plays a big role in the presidential race, so we wanted to take a closer look. Let's show you that. Let's look at the candidates having the right temperament to be president. According to the WTHR Howie Politics Indiana poll, only 21% of voters think Donald Trump has a good temperament. 54% say it's poor, while Hillary Clinton has a 35% saying good and 41% saying poor. That swings, though, when you look at how favorably or unfavorably you view each candidate, and that's the difference maker. While 54% view Trump unfavorably, 62% view Hillary Clinton unfavorably. So now we know how the voters feel. Let's jump into the reasons why. This clearly has to go down as one of the most unpopular presidential elections in some time. I don't ever remember seeing numbers like this. Robin, I'm going to start with you.
No, we're
Unfavorables are through the roof.
Unfavorables are through the roof, and we're out there working in other activities, and I can tell you that getting the voters enthusiastic has been hard. Turnout in our state was the lowest in the nation in 14. And if we don't watch out, we're going to have a hard time getting people to the polls, the people, to the polls in 16.
Peter?
Well, I think you have two candidates, each of whom is running against the only person that he or she could beat. If Joe Biden were the Democrat nominee, I would expect him to be ahead about 10 points nationwide. If John Kasich or Marco Rubio or Scott Walker were the Republican nominee, I would expect Hillary to be down double digits at this point. You have a race in which many people are deciding which of these people do I like less than I like the other one. Hillary is doing better with her party. Hillary is getting 90 to 93% of Democrats. Trump is, in all polls but one, which I think may be an outlier, is having trouble getting north of 80 on Republicans, and that is a stunning kind of number.
Dr. Laura, I want to ask you one follow-up before I go to you.
Okay.
Governor Pence says that Donald Trump is the next Ronald Reagan. You worked for Ronald Reagan. I'm setting you up for the Lloyd Benston line if you want to use it.
No, I'll leave that one to the late Senator Benston. I'll say this. I do have the disadvantage with this question of actually having worked for Reagan and knowing Ronald Reagan. I'll say two things about Reagan. When a woman walked into the room, Reagan stood up. Reagan had on his desk a plaque that said there's no limit to what a man can do or how much he can achieve as long as he doesn't mind who gets the credit. I will leave it to viewers to decide whether any of that reminds them of Donald Trump. It's not a comparison that leaps to my mind.
That's a no, right?
It doesn't. It's not a Make America Great Again.
That was a little Reagan there. Well, Dr. Laura?
Well, usually we wait till we've elected someone to hate them, having not done what they promised in office. So the fact that we haven't even done that yet is a little disconcerting. But I'm more worried about the down ballot effect, because it's not just the presidential race. If folks decide not to turn out to vote, you're missing all the other important races we have. And in Indiana, we have a lot of other important races that I know we'll talk about later.
Yeah, that brings us to the elephant in the room, literally here. Now, how has Governor Pence impacted the race in Indiana? The numbers may surprise you. With the Trump ticket, we WTHR Howie Politics Indiana poll. Did adding Governor Mike Pence as his vice presidential nominee make a difference on whether or not they would vote for him? Well, 41% said they are now more likely to vote for Trump. 38% said less likely. And get this, 20% told us it would make no difference at all to them. We've already heard Peter's response on this. He jumped in this a little early for me. Dr. Laura, what do we make of this?
Well, it's interesting because if you look at the percent that says more likely and percent less likely, it basically evens out, which is unusual. And of course, with any poll, we have to take into consideration who was being polled, what the sample size was, things like that. But I'm surprised it didn't increase the turnout in that way. It didn't increase favorability.
You heard Peter's point, Robin, that he wasn't really put there for this. What do you think?
Oh, I think he was put there for this. My goodness.
Obviously Trump's going to carry Indiana.
Solidify Indiana?
Hold on a second, Peter. he was put there to make Indiana off the radar map. Only 7 points up, it's no longer off the radar map. You're going to have to fly in here and do some rallies. You're going to spend some money. You can buy some ad time. That's not what was in the game plan, okay? Also, the fact that he's in the race, I think affects the down ballot races. There are people that I know that absolutely will not vote for the Trump-Pence ticket because he's on the ticket, and they're not going to vote for his successor as governor, or the nominee as governor, because of this. So I think it's going to have a big impact.
No, I think he's the successor as governor. You had it right the first time talking about Holcomb.
No,
but
he's not the successor.
Peter's been loading for bear.
He's been loading. He's been waiting. That's what happens. You're not here in regular.
Don't put the hat on, though.
He didn't put the hat on. Here's the bottom line. Mike Pence has not been able to give them the boost they wanted in Indiana. They'll be back here and have to spend money, which affects Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, where they did not want to have to do that.
One point, though, that Peter did make that I do agree with. I remember when McCain was running and had to come back to Indiana. We almost knew that was a kiss of death when McCain had to come back to Indiana. Shouldn't have had to.
No, I love Robin, and I give him credit, as always, for carrying the flag. In this case, I'm just being as dispassionate about this as I can be. If Indiana is in play at all, a Republican candidate has no chance to win the presidency. I don't think that Trump was looking to make a geographic play here. Trump was looking to solidify himself with evangelicals, some of whom have cozied up to him, others of whom are still a little leery, and some will never go there. And mainly to send a message to the Republican establishment, people like Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell and others who know Pence and respect Pence. And it helped him there.
You were in Cleveland, right? So the home state governor doesn't even show up at the convention.
That's a different issue.
Kasich didn't show, correct.
2 former presidents announced they won't come, both named Bush, don't show up. So the reason that you got him is because it's like contestant number 16 will take your VP nod and will run with you because nobody else wanted to run.
You know the question I've always wanted answered? If Mike Pence had been running for president, what would have been his nickname? What would Trump have called him?
Oh, I don't
Bush was low energy.
There.
Everybody had. Okay, think of that one.
I don't want to go
let's
there.
Let's skip to
I'm not
the
going to do
U.S. Senate.
alliterative things with Pence.
Not the last time we'll be talking about the race for president, but it is also having an effect on the race for United States Senate. When former Senator Evan Bayh got into the race, he brought name recognition and money into the contest against Todd Young, but he hasn't held office in 12 years. Is the landscape changing underneath him? Let's look at the numbers. That's right. We have a possible surprise in these numbers from our exclusive WTHR Howie Politics Indiana poll. In the race for United States Senate, we have a race. Hoosier voters told us 44% would vote for the Democrat, Evan Bayh, and a close 40% for Republican Todd Young, with 5% picking the Libertarian candidate, Lucy Brenton. Now, keep in mind, this poll has a margin of error of 4%. So this race is a dead heat. So now we have a race. Experience from Evan Bayh versus the Marine Todd Young, who's running in the year of the Marine, I am told. So this one is interesting. Dr. Laura, what do we make of this? Evan Bayh comes back. He has all this money. He's bankrolled. We assumed he's an institution.
Well, it's really interesting, and particularly when you consider everything that happened this late spring after the primaries. We had a switch in terms of the Republican gubernatorial ticket. We had a switch in terms of the Democratic Senate ticket. He's in a very different place from Holcomb because he does have name recognition. He's been considered an Indiana political institution. The 4%, I think, is promising for him, but as we noted, it's within the margin of error, so it is a really close race.
Do millennials even care about Evan Bayh one way or another?
Or do they remember is the other question. I always ask my students this, and they're familiar with the surname. I think they're familiar with Birch Bayh as well. Do they remember him in office? No. But they may know a little bit the fact that he's been involved, he's had that experience. That could resonate.
Okay, Peter, it's a Republican and Democrat here. Can Todd Young beat Evan Bayh?
Oh, I think it's within the range of possibility in a way that 6 years ago it wouldn't have been. And I always listen on millennials to someone who was in 9th grade when September 11th happened, which is the single most disturbing thing I've heard on this show. Evan Bayh was brought in because Barron Hill was losing and was going to go down. And I think
the Clintons make the phone call, or surrogates.
To quote a friend of mine who I won't identify, it's when the Democrats are in trouble, the USS Evan Bayh comes steaming into town. And this time, it's like having trouble docking. I don't know how this is going to come out, but if you had asked me last year if Evan Bayh gets in, I would have been certain he would win. As it is, I think this one could be a nail-biter, and it's got to be more than a little concerning to the Evan Bayh camp.
Before we go to break.
It's going to be a close election. I mean, we're already in a Republican-leaning state. Evan Bayh has come back to run for the United States Senate, not as somebody that doesn't know anything about Indiana. He's talking about issues. But the most important thing, Kevin, I say all the time, GOTV does not mean get on television. It means get out the vote. And we have got to get the vote out this fall, or we're going to have very, very close elections on our side.
He's exactly right about that. This is a big turnout race at every level.
All right, when we come back, we have talked about the presidential race enough, even though we always can't get enough. We'll be switching gears to talk about the race for governor in Indiana.